Hi friends, welcome to Alchemy Tarot. I'm Danielle and I'm your tarot reader for today. I want to extend out my gratitude for you clicking on this video as I have a very small account. I see that as such a blessing because that means that my readings are very personal for you. Now, I went ahead and used my tarot cards to pull out a card on what we should focus on as the collective, and it was my pregnancy card. And I think Spirit is really challenging me because that is something that is out of my comfort zone. And so let's just go ahead and accept this challenge and see what comes out. I'm very excited to see. Now, I have my piles in front of you here. I have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and focus on the card that you feel most drawn to. It might be the colors, it might be the quotes, or it might be just a feeling that is pulling you into the number. So go ahead, focus on the pile that you are drawn to and go to the timestamps below, and I will see you at your message. Okay, friends, I love you. See you soon. Hi friends, thank you so much for joining. I send out my heart to you. I know that this is a very tough subject, and for you to trust me with this message, I am truly grateful. So I wanted to start out with that. So you chose, you will only see the way by making the way. And I took a look at this card, and it really, for me, it really resonates with me. But I'll read a portion of it. It says, the safe route or the right way to build your life, your resume, your business is over and done. If you've received this card, it's time now for you to walk the pathless path, leading with love. Rejoice. What a time and space to be alive, taking part in nudging forward the next era of evolving human consciousness. You've volunteered to be a torch bearer, leaving guideposts for others as you have moved ahead with joy as your GPS. You can see the way only by making the way. So I'm sure that with whatever you are experiencing, you have probably have tried everything imaginable to make this pregnancy happen. And at this point, I think what Spirit is wanting to come through and give you as advice is, no matter what plan, no matter what advice, no matter what you do, it will just have to happen and happen in God's timing. And I feel like the message of let go and let God is really it's really important here. We're just gonna have to go in on it blindly, and from there, I think as you release, that is when you will start to see like improvements. So let's go ahead and get into the cards and see what comes out. Let's go ahead. So I have the 10 of coins here. It's the reminder of this card. It's about, well, just general, right? Here with the 10 of cups, or sorry, oh wow, I'm thinking about the 10 of cups, but this is actually the 10 of pentacles. So I think there's duality with this coin right now, or sorry, with this card right now. So what this card really reminds me is about enjoying the sweeter things in life, looking around and seeing that joy around us. Because the 10 of Pentacles is normally about generational wealth. It's about how we can set up our families for success, and how that can kind of trickle down generation by generation. But with this card, it's always so fulfilling with like having all these sweet treats around us. So it's a reminder that we need to look around and see the abundance that's around us to make us really feel rich. Now it came in its reversal. So what that's telling me, it's like almost like you do have a very sweet life, or you do have things to be grateful for. But I think the focus of this pregnancy, focusing on conceiving and not seeing much results out of it, it's almost like nothing is sweet anymore. It's hard to see the good. It's hard to see how God loves us, or how we are truly blessed in our lives. When we have all of our hopes and dreams set on one thing that has not come right now. So let's see what else comes out of this. I think it's a matter of just remembering the small things, remembering the things that make us really happy. Here we've got the Page of Swords. It's with this reversal card, it does remind me that it's almost making us go a little crazy. We're losing our sound judgment. We're losing our inspiration. We're losing our will to do just the mundane everyday tasks. It's making it hard. It's almost like this energy is consuming you. So what is some advice? 3 of Cups. I'm not surprised that this came out, because as I was thinking about this, I feel as though your spirit guides really wanted you, or they really want you to know that you have girlfriends, you have best friends, you have very close friends that love you and want to bring joy back into your life. And right here, it's so cute. Like, they're surrounded by treats. And I think by being around our friends, they are natural cheerleaders for us. Like, our true friends, our childhood best friends, our friends that we've just met, that we just felt this kindred soul energy with. Those are the ones that are going to be real cheerleaders for us. And they really take us and pull us out of the trenches usually. They're the ones that really can help support us when we don't love ourselves. I'm not saying that you don't love yourself, but we definitely get into these modes where we're really hard on ourselves. And they're the ones that can really pull us out of that. And so your spirit guides want you to know that you definitely have a support system that you can rely on. And I just got a reminder that, sometimes men, even as supportive as we might have, like a very loving husband, loving partner, or even like if we are trying to conceive with a partner who's also female, it's sometimes that yang energy just does not, they can't really resonate or see eye to eye in terms of what you are going through, of how come I can't conceive right now, or how come I haven't been able to have this baby when I've wanted to have this baby. And I think right now you really need to lean on more of your friends who have that yin energy, because they have, whether you believe it or not, they have most likely been in the same shoes as you. And having that compassion with someone who can really relate to what you're experiencing, that will actually give you a little bit of ease. It will lift off some of this weight that you have on your shoulders. The weight of the world is on your shoulders right now, and you have to kind of let it go. I just got an image of 3 women. It's like I got an image of you holding this world on top of your shoulders, and you are struggling, and you're about to collapse, and you are just sweating and almost in tears with the weight of the world that this has carried on your shoulders. And then I immediately see some angels of friends that come around and just help and just say, hey, I've got you. And they are also helping pull that weight up. And so that's, for me, that's really beautiful, because that is just a reminder that you really can lean on your friends. They will lend a shoulder to cry on. I think right now, once you will, because they're reminding me to tell you, your spirit guides, my spirit guides, they're saying that this is just a chapter. You will overcome this, and there will be a moment for you to celebrate. And actually, it's through this experience, through this journey, it's something that you're going to learn from. And with this lesson, you're actually going to help others. You are going to make the way. You're going to discover something that maybe somebody else hasn't discovered. You will find the secret equation to help you conceive. And from that, you will actually pave the way for others. And it's almost like it's going to bring you so much fulfillment, and it's going to make you so happy. There will be a point where you will be able to conceive, but I think there is this a lot of energy that you can't conceive right now. And once you let go and let God and really lean on your best friends to support you and give you that emotional support, then from there, you'll let go, you'll allow the universe to get creative and do her thing. And then from there, you will have like a light bulb moment, aha moment, and you will be able to conceive. You will be able to let go. And through that experience, you will be able to teach others. And I think there's, sometimes we have to go through some hardship. Sometimes we have to go through these hard things, because we're going to be kind of a beacon of light. We're going to be teachers ourselves. And so how else are we supposed to help others when we don't even know how to help ourselves, So we have to go through these experiences. Oh, the Two of Swords. So sweet. I think these cards are so cute. Here, I think with this card, I feel like a lot of people rely on you with this card, the Two of Swords. So I think it's just a friendly reminder that there is a lot, not just this happening, but in your outside world, a lot of people rely on you. A lot of people rely on your sound mind. They rely on your I guess guidance here. And so there's this how, again, I think I might have touched on something of how can I help others when I can't even help myself? But I think that's also a part of the equation of thinking that you can't help others while you're dealing with this. But Spirit's coming through and saying no, you have sound mind, you have sound judgment. Oh, yeah, you have sound mind, you have sound judgment, you are somebody that's reliable, you can give sound advice to someone. You're not giving yourself enough credit right now. Now, I think it's so beautiful because we have the Ace of Cups here, and right here it's about filling your cup. It's about your cup runneth over. There is so much love that it is overfilling. And so there is going to be a moment with this where you're going to be able to taste how sweet life is again. It's just a matter of being patient. I can't help but see the ribbons and the butterflies, and there's just one gentleman and one girl here, and they are sharing in this sweetness. So I really do think that the universe and your spirit guides, and if you have butterflies, if butterflies is your symbol, this is your sign that you will get this wish. Your cup will runneth over, and life will be sweet again. That's all about love. And it might be a reminder to really lean on your partner as well in order to feel some love, because there might be some isolation between the two of you. Maybe your partner really is wanting to support you, and the only way they can really support you is just by pouring into you and loving you. Oh, yes. The King of Coins. That leads me into your partner. So your partner, whether they are male, female, however they identify, they really are a ray of sunshine. They are someone that you can lean into. It's like almost like their warmth is just so radiant, and they are someone that can really bring in that love for yourself. Going back into what I was saying of self-isolating, that is natural. You know, when we feel like we're in this alone, we definitely like to isolate sometimes. But Spirit is coming through with a friendly reminder that you do have a loving partner, and to lean on them. And from there, their warmth, their love, and their guidance will actually help as well. Knight of Coins. So sweet. So I think right now with this, they are also saying that from here, you're definitely going to have a spark and inspiration. You will achieve this. And I think maybe the sadness that you've been experiencing in the past, it too will pass. And you will get this like new spark of joy, of love, and that will actually push you further into this path of conceiving. But overall, very good energy. And I just want to remind you of this card in particular. At some point, you will receive the gift of love. And babies and bringing in a life is a gift of love from God. It will happen in due time, but right now you need to pave the way and really lean on your girlfriends and your loving, warm spouse. So that's what I have for you, friends. Thank you so much for joining in today's reading. I hope that it resonates. Give me a like, give me a comment, and follow for more, and I will see you next Monday. Okay, friends, I love you. Bye. Hi, my friends. Thank you for joining today's reading. I'm so glad that you're here. So I have the Cosmic Journey Oracle here to set the mood of our reading today. So I was going to go ahead and read it. You are entering a very auspicious time right now. The symbols, signs, and nudges you've been getting from the universe are calling you forward. Sometimes they're gentle, and sometimes they're more jarring. All saying, this is what you signed up for, get on with it. Trust your dreams. Know deep in your heart that you have a destiny of greatness here to fulfill. A little voice inside may be saying that you made this whole thing up. Well, what if you did? Does it matter? All the stories we tell each other are ones we've created anyways. So why not make your life story a mythical one? And all along the way you have a beacon calling you home. So I think the energy of this card is saying that you may have recently been experiencing this nudge, this call. Maybe you've even had dreams telling you that you are going to have a baby soon. And now I think you may have come to this reading to see, like, is this true? Is this am I going to get the confirmation that I need to have a baby? Well, that is what I feel. I feel like you may need to move forward with this feeling that you've been feeling of, do I need to have a baby? I feel like it is. If you have been getting clear signs, if you've been getting dreams about being a mother, I think you are just fulfilling what you have signed up for. You know, when we do these past lives and we reincarnate, before we decide to come down and relive another life, we sign up for pretty much everything that we experience. And for some of us, that's motherhood. And so we are just fulfilling that contract that we have decided on before coming down here. And now I think you're entering this journey to become a mother. And you are being prepared for that to happen. You have been giving so many signs. And I think I'm here to give you that clarification, that validation that it's safe to move forward. So let's see what else comes out. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle one more time. I'm very interested to see what comes out in your cards. So, another thing is, once you allow yourself to have this like freedom that you should conceive, because you've been getting all of the signs and you're going to trust it, it's giving you freedom to have some really very nice sexual and intimate times with your partner. That's something that you're going to experience. And I actually think that with your partner, I think that that's going to awaken something in your partner that you didn't think was going to come about. I actually think that they're going to want to say like, yeah, like, let's do this. I think there's going to be a lot of sexual energy between the two of you once you give in to this desire. Let's see. So the Three of Coins. I think a lot of the I think there is a lot of hesitancy in terms of giving into this, of like, I don't have all of my ducks in a row. I don't have the home. I don't have the job to support all of this. And it feels like that kind of takes the joy out of this. That's definitely something to consider. I'm curious to see what comes out. Oh, but we have the Ten of Coins. I think that this has been, oh, you know, I just got, if you know anyone who has a big family, if you yourself have come from a big family, I think, you know, you kind of have to look at it from that perspective of like, maybe your parents, or maybe there was family members that didn't have much, but they still supported each other, and it feels like there's so much love and joy between that family or within your family that you got to experience. And I think even though you guys didn't have much money, or if this family didn't have much money, it seemed like the love that was within this family was invaluable. You couldn't put a price on it. And I think there's this desire to fulfill that same kind of family dynamic. And you have to start somewhere, you know? Or maybe if you've had children before and you're wondering, should I have more? I think just adding to your family will create more love. You may not have as big of a family as this family did, or your own family had, but you know that there's a lot of love that comes out of families. And so the more you add to that family, there's just more love to go around. So let's see. Ooh, this card wants to come out. So I did see this Queen of Coins. I think that there is a little bit of imposter syndrome. Or no, sorry, not imposter syndrome. I'm getting the sense it's like with this card, it feels almost like you yourself may have been hurt before in the past. There may have been somebody that was more of like a predator in your own life, or there was just some hurtful things that happened, and there's this fear of what has happened to you in the past. Is like, why bring a child into this world when it could potentially be dangerous? Or maybe some of the things that I do, it might be dangerous for this baby, or there's this like self-doubt, or there's this potential caution that this world is a dangerous one because you yourself have been hurt. So they're reminding you of like, you yourself are very protective. You yourself know what's best for your children, for your family. And as long as you have that love, as long as you have that desire for your own family, that is always going to serve as a protection for your family. And also to remember that your ancestors, your spirit guides, will be guiding you the entire time. You are of love and light, and you will be protected. That is something that's definitely coming through here. Maybe that's also feeding into this hesitancy of, should I have a baby? Should I not? Yeah, let's see. The Eight of Wands. So yeah, there's like this reminder that you've had dreams, you've had all of these signs given to you by spirit, because the Eight of Wands does not traditionally have any person in the cards, and it's always, for me, it's a symbolic message of spirit trying to come in with blessings. And with this, it almost feels like this is meant to happen, but there's like this like block of like, no, I should not allow this to happen right now. But whether you like it or not, there's always this contract that's going to come through and supersede what you want. So if you really, really do not want to have a baby right now, I would recommend being safe, and allow yourself to really feel ready for it to happen. But I do feel this energy that pregnancy is supposed to be a part of your life, and they just want to bless you with it. To the Eight of Coins again, I really feel this energy of like, there's a lot of work, there's a lot. I get the sense that like you have to work on yourself to allow the life, or you have to continue to work on yourself in order to bring in life in with a healthy mother. But I think right here is the fact that you care is just enough. The fact, we have to think about our own parents, and they had us when maybe some of us weren't truly healed. They didn't really have, they didn't really do a whole lot of like introspection, or they didn't do a whole lot of like self-healing before they had you. Or that might not resonate with some of you, but for a whole lot of us, some of our parents still had us despite their circumstances. And so with you just being self-aware that you have so much work to get through, I think that alone will be such a blessing for this baby, because you are self-aware before even having the baby. Let's see. Yeah, the Two of Wands. I think you do need to talk this out with your partner. and they will kind of give you some insights. They will be able to see when they think it would be best to have a child. They will be able to give a second opinion. They will give you their point of view. And here, the Knight of Coins. Oh, interesting. That card was in the first pile. I think addressing all of these things are really important. But I think for you going forward, this is going to give you a new sense of inspiration. Now you can actually take some of these thoughts and really digest them and go forward. And I do think that anything that the person who gets the Knight of Coins, what they decide to do is always going to be a fruitful one. So whether you decide to have a baby or not, I know that you always put your mind to what you want to do, and you put so much effort and research into whatever you have on your heart. So I know that you need to trust yourself and let go and let God. So that was really beautiful. I hope that this resonates. If it did, please give me a like, give me a comment, and I will see you at my next reading Monday. All right, friends, I love you. Bye. Hi, my friends. Thank you for joining in today's reading. I know that this is a tough subject, so I thank you so much for trusting me with this message. I have the Your Effortless Effort is Fully Required card from my Cosmic Journey Oracle deck. And I thought I would just read this card out loud so that it can give me the general message for today's reading. It says, your effortless effort is fully required. Huh? It's a complete paradox, right? How can you provide your effortless effort? As you play with the cosmic concepts you encounter in this oracle, you'll start to develop a sense of when to push and when to just allow. There's a dance of action and surrendering, of doing and being. By putting your full heart and 100% effort into something, you actually win. Putting in the work, if it's from a true place of meaning, is itself your reward. It's only the attachment to results that create disappointment, frustration, depression, etc. Think about it. When you have expectations and they aren't met, you're upset, right? And if you're waiting on outside praise or recognition, you're always beholden to it. By having no attachments, you are free. Your full effortless effort is also required because we're all in this together. What is called for now is a solution for everyone, every sentiment being, every stakeholder on the planet. So that's really beautiful. I think with that, it's a matter of just going with the flow. And I think if you've made this decision to have a child, to bring in love into this world, I think you need to just enjoy the fact that you can have sex without worry. I think a lot of us, when we are having intimate moments with our partners, we're always scared of that, or at least I am, of like, oh no, I hope this does not lead to a pregnancy. If you're not like on the pill, or if you don't have an IUD, contraceptives, that's not involved, and you're not using any kind of contraceptives, you can always be like very scared. And you are free to be yourself and really explore different things with your partner to bring a child into this world. So that's going to be a part of that fun. And just creating romantic moments as well is going to be your effortless effort. So just having fun with things. Maybe, making breakfast with just an apron on can be a part of that fun. Or, taking a trip to Hawaii and just relaxing. That effortless effort is fully required. And I really do see this wallet. So maybe you guys need to make a trip happen. Maybe you guys need to relax, and maybe with relaxing and enjoying your time with one another, that's really going to just allow you to just sit back, relax, and enjoy each other's company. So I'm very interested and curious to see what comes out in your pile. So let's see. Spirit, thank you so much for being here today and allowing me to be a conduit of your energy. Thank you so much for allowing the viewer, my friend, who chose pile number 3, to be here today. So thank you. Okay. Oh, and I knew this card was going to come out. I knew it. So we've got this star here. In this card is about hope, just wishing and praying and being in your bed or being on your knees, praying and hoping that this wish will be fulfilled. And I think the most important thing about this card is that your prayers have been heard. Your prayers are being sent to God. And as long as you have that faith, that's going to be important to know. Our loved ones, our ancestors, our spirit guides, they're with us. They hear us. They hear our prayers. And they take it up to God. And God is listening. And that's the most important thing to know out of this, is that your prayers have been heard, they've been listened to. It's just a matter of holding on to that faith. You are full of love and light. You have high vibrations. But when we allow self-doubt to really bleed into our consciousness, that's when we lower our vibrations. And you're holding on to a lot of hurt. So remember what I've said. You have a high vibrational energy about you. But the thing that's kind of putting a wedge between this is this heart. Now I don't know if this has been a journey for you, if you've experienced some miscarriages, if you've experienced something that has really brought on some grief. That is what's holding you back as well. So now I'm sure that there's going to be a rainbow at the end of this journey, but I think there is this block of unhealed energy that needs to be resolved here. It's healing and dealing with trauma and dealing with all of these hard things is not an easy feat. So love on yourself, be gentle with yourself, give yourself some grace. But I do think feeding more into this energy is always going to be kind of a block. So that's probably why your spirit guides really want you to take time for yourself. They want you to travel some more. So that way you can be able to just take a load off, I feel. And there's also a part of this that's affecting your relationship right now. Now, there is a loving partner that you have in your presence, that is in your life, but there is definitely a wedge between the two of you. Now, this grief that you're experiencing, you're really isolating yourself, and it's not healthy for us, and it's not healthy for our relationships. A lot of us can really push our spouses to the side because we're really dealing with a lot of grief, and we feel like they won't be able to understand. And you might be right. There is a level of understanding that they will not be able to achieve. But what good is it for us to push them away when they are wanting to love us and support us regardless? So there is this emphasis from your spirit guides to remember to not push away your partner during this. And I think allowing some of that energy to live within the household can be detrimental to relationships. So cleanse yourself, say a prayer, do some meditation, do some cleansing practices, and let go. And there's a prayer that comes to mind. It's universe, please allow me to let go of limiting self-beliefs and from blockages so that the universe can get creative, and I will allow her to let her do her thing. And I think allowing the universe to get creative, it can really, once you surrender, then these creative ideas come through, these creative adventures come through, and you might find yourself on a journey that you were like, man, I would have never guessed that this would have helped me conceive. So yeah, you just have to allow the universe to do her thing. There's also an element of not allowing anybody to hope right now. You have to kind of surrender and allow people to take care of you. I just got an image of like a mother or a grandmother like giving you a casserole or doing things for you. So if that resonates for some of you, just if somebody's been offering help, if somebody's been wanting to come around more just to like lighten the load, I think you need to allow that to happen, because allowing people into your space will bring in more love. It will actually be beneficial for you, because then that allows you to relax. I think the overall energy here is that you need to relax, and you need to put more trust into your partner. Your partner seems to be a very solid and very loving individual. So allowing them to enter your space again is going to be good for you. Now, it's helpful for us to really bring in a child into this world with a lot of loving energy, and it takes two to tango. So try your best not to isolate your partner if you feel like that resonates. But if that does not resonate for you, just remembering that they are someone that you can really rely on and lean on. Again, I think that this is an emphasis here with this dark energy, that we need to be mindful of that there might be some unresolved dark energy that is still within ourselves. And in order to purge of that energy, we need to meditate. We need to say our prayers. We need to really thank the universe and be grateful, because that purity will really cleanse that negative energy that is still within you. Let's see. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I do feel, my love, that you feel like you're in this alone. But with this being in its reversal, it's almost like, well, there's a couple things that come to mind here. There's like almost revisiting the past a little bit too much for those of you. So we need to find healthy ways to release that past. And it's never going to be easy. Somebody there's like something that reminds me of grief, and there's a quote of like, grief never gets smaller. We just learn how to be bigger and grow around it. And so it's never going to be easy. I think revisiting it is going to always be a part of you and always be tough. But time will pass. And as time passes, time will heal. So I think it's just a matter of letting yourself feel love again. That will be helpful. Going on a trip. I cannot emphasize that enough. Having this connection with your partner is going to help move forward. And I just got this reminder that partners also want to be able to bring in life themselves. There's a level of disappointment that they also experience. So that's a friendly reminder for us that we are not in this alone. Sometimes our partners really want to have that feeling of being a father or being a parent. And so there is levels of disappointment that they can relate to as well. That's not something for you to carry. It's just a matter of knowing that they also feel sadness as well. And I want people to remember that sometimes some people think it's them that's broken. And studies have shown that sometimes most people, you can never really pinpoint what's wrong. It might be our uterus, it might be our partner's semen, it might be our eggs, it might be our partner's testosterone. If there's so many things that it takes to make a perfect pregnancy to happen. So we can do this blame game on ourselves, but we can never really pinpoint why we are not able to really conceive to full term. And that's not for us to know, but just know that us blaming ourselves is not going to help. So you never know what it could be. We'll never know. We are not God. So just remember that your partner may be in this as well, and may also at least be able to resonate in terms of disappointment. So let's see. Remember. Look, she's pregnant. Remember that it's a part of your journey. It will happen, my dear. It will happen. I think as soon as you let go and have and be able to just enjoy your time with your partner, and you let go of some of this grief, that will allow you to relax and be pregnant. So that's really beautiful. What a nice note to end on. That's beautiful. So I'm so glad that I was able to give you this message today. And I'm truly blessed that you were here to allow me to deliver this beautiful news and this beautiful reading. So thank you so much. I hope that this resonates. Let me know in the comments. Give me a like. And I will see you next Monday for next Monday's reading. All right, friends. I love you. Bye.